engineers. They're building these ships.
Guys like you and me don't have a chance.
This movie terrified me.
Right. Sorry.
No, it's a good thing. So when you think about the end of the world, what do you fear the most? What comes to mind?
I think I don't think it depends sort of geographically, but all of it's scary. All of it is worrying. Be it the earthquakes or the tidal waves or volcanic eruptions. All of which are depicted in the film. It's none of it is nice. All of it's a little scary. But the great thing about this movie is that it has all those things, but it's also a thrilling ride. It's a real adventure, with some great characters and actually ultimately a lot of optimism and hope and stuff. And that's why I think this genre is so interesting, and filmmakers carry on coming back to it, because it affords you this the visual scope of something quite extraordinary, and then these great stories.
Have you ever survived a natural disaster?
I can't say that I have been in a natural disaster, thankfully, but I've been in small, tiny earthquakes in Los Angeles, which everybody else said were small, but they were my only earthquakes. So they were pretty big to me.
That's right. You're from England, so
yeah, London.
So what was that like the first time you experienced an earthquake?
I thought it was kind of a very surreal experience, because I couldn't put it all together immediately. Everything's shaking and you're not sure what's happening, and you can't come up. Your mind's not coming up with any conclusions, so it's sort of a blank state of just staring at things, and then it hits you. It's an earthquake, and then you start trying to figure out you're supposed to go under the table, you're supposed to go through the doorway.
And it's all
by which point you're lucky, because it's just a small earthquake, and and then you think I should really read a survival book or something.
So as disaster movies go, what are some of your favorites?
Well, I think I I love Roland Emmerich's kind of take on this genre, and so I in the kind of disaster epic kind of Independence Day and Day After Tomorrow, but I also loved War of the Worlds, and the kind of sci-fi destruction, but then with these great narratives and great characters, and all that brings to humanity. It's always interesting to watch filmmakers really eulogize human beings, and these films are filled with all that optimism and hope, and that our greatest qualities are found in those darkest hours.
This mass suicide was discovered here in the ancient Mayan city of Tikal. The victims adhere to the Mayan calendar, which predicts that the end of time will coincide with a planetary alignment on the 21st of December of 2012.